going to be a Pride look. This is actually going to be a look that's going up on my Instagram tomorrow with a couple of other ladies. It's going to be an Instagram Pride look collab. So I'm really excited for you guys to see the rest of the looks. But I still haven't done my look yet, and I'm literally the last person to do my look. So I'm going to start. So first off, what I'm going to do and what I have in mind is I want to do like I'm not going to do every single color on both eyes. I feel like that's just going to take way too long. What I want to do is do yellow, orange, red on this side, and then I'm going to do green, blue, purple on this side. So we're going to start off with the crease colors because I kind of do want to cut the crease. I want to use glitter, and I also want to use falsies. So I feel like this look is going to take quite a bit of time. So for the matte yellow, I'm going to jump into the Aha Honey palette from ColourPop, and I'm going to take that really vibrant yellow shade called Sweet Spot. And I'm just going to work that into the inner corner of my eye. I'm just going to kind of just work it back and forth over here. And I'm not going to bring it in too far. And I'm just going to take a little bit more. It is pretty damn pigmented, so I don't have to take too much. I tried to delay doing this look as long as possible because I was waiting for something in the mail from Lele Posh, but it hasn't come yet. Okay, now for the orange shade, I'm going to jump into the Give Me Glow Extra Spicy palette. And I'm going to take this orange shade right here. It is a little bit deeper, but I think it's going to be a really stunning orange. I was also thinking about taking the orange from the pizza palette from Glamlight and using that orange shade. But I think I want to use the darker one. So I'm going to go into the orange shade, which is called Flaming Hot. And I'm going to put that in the middle of the yellow and the red shade, and I'm just going to put it right here, and hopefully these shades will blend well together. That's the only thing I'm a little bit worried about with doing this look, is that it's going to take a lot of blending. So I'm going to take a little bit more and hopefully just blend that into the yellow. I don't think that looks bad. But it can come off a bit saturated and a bit patchy if I add too much color. So I kind of want to concentrate it more so here and then kind of just like diffuse it out. But I'm like so on the fence like what I want to do when it comes to like lunch. What? So there's just been a lot going on today, so I kind of got delayed in doing this look for a while, so I just wanted to get it done finally because I feel like I was delaying it enough just because I was waiting for this damn highlighter to get here. So, but maybe I should have eaten lunch first, but I might just eat lunch in my room in like 20 minutes or not even, and then come back to this. Okay, so then for the red, I'm gonna go into, I mean, I still feel like I need more orange. Like right here. Okay, that's a little better. Okay, and then for the red, I want to go into the Glamlight Pizza palette. And I want to take the shade not Canadian Bacon, Crushed Red Pepper, which is, of course, that beautiful, vibrant red. And I'm going to use that for the red shade. So I'm going to take that and put it right here. And the Glamlite shades blend really nicely. So I think that this will blend pretty nicely with the orange. I'm just kind of worried, like, blending all these shades together, it might not come across the way I want it to, because again, it is a lot of shades. So, and I think that the orange could have been blended better. Even though the Give Me Glow shades are really beautiful and pigmented, I do think that the yellow and the red are kind of blending a little bit easier. But the Give Me Glow is still gorgeous. I just think that the Give Me Glow blend easier with their own formula. Okay, so I just did that, and I'm going to clean off this brush because honestly, this is my favorite crease brush right now. I think what I'm going to do is work in just a little bit more of that orange because I think the red looks pretty good, but I kind of want to still work in a little bit more of that orange shade. So I'm just going to dip back into Flaming Hot. And I'm going to try and just make it a bit more pigmented in the middle. Yeah, that's definitely better. I just don't want to end up being patchy. I think that looks better for now. Yeah, I think that looks more of like an ombre. If it looks weird on camera, I'm sorry. I'm not the best blender ever for eyeshadow, so bear with me. Okay, so for the green, because I'm going to start working on this side, leave this side alone for a little while. I'm going to use the shade Hatter from the Alice in Wonderland collection palette, Through the Looking Glass palette from Urban Decay. And I'm going to take that really beautiful green shade, which is called Hatter, and I'm going to put that on the inner part of this eye. Oh, that's really pretty. But see how it's more subtle than like the other shades that I laid down? Like Urban Decay isn't really known for like their saturated mattes. It's more like, it's a little bit more sheer than the other ones from, you know, the indie brands, but it's still a good green. I just want to build it up a little bit more. It does take quite a bit of building to get it to be more opaque. Yeah, that's good. I think that's all I wanted to do for that. Yeah, that's good. And then for the blue, I'm going to go into the Haus Laboratories palette. I'm just getting messages. Sorry. So for the blue, I'm going to go into the Haus Laboratories Stupid Love palettes. And I'm going to take the matte blue in here. Take the matte blue in here, which is called Sign. And that's the one I'm going to use for the blue. And I don't want to take too much because I don't want them to be too overly pigmented, but I'm going to try my best with this shade. The thing is that with blues and purples is that they can start getting a bit muddy. And they can start getting a bit like gray toned if you put on too much. So I'm going to try and just blend it with the green and see where it goes. I'm going to take a little bit more. I probably should have just eaten lunch first. Like, it got late enough that I could have eaten lunch, but I don't know. I'm not even that hungry, to be honest. I might just have a snack before my mom gets home so she doesn't see me in this makeup. I should have waited until the Lele Posh highlighter got here. I still could have done my makeup after she got home. I don't know why I didn't wait, so Okay, so that's the blue. And I think that looks pretty good. I am going to blend the green a little bit more. Okay, so for the purple, for some reason I don't really have a great purple in my collection. I'm just trying to close this. Honestly, I don't know if I'm going to cut the crease because I kind of really want to show off the colors in the crease. And since I'm using more colorful shades, I think it'll look better. If I just put the glitters down that I want to use, because I think that'll be better. So for the purple, I'm going to use my Huda Beauty palette. And I'm going to take the shade Love Bite. Hopefully this is the right purple. I never seem to have the right purple in my collection. But I'm going to take that and I'm just going to put it on the outer part. And I think that's actually a pretty good purple. So I'm just going to take a bit more and blend it. Sorry, people are messaging me. And I like how that looks too. I think that looks pretty good. Okay, so I've been trying to decide what I want to do with the lid, but I think I am going to cut the crease, so I'm going to use my Pretty Fresh concealer. And I'm just going to lay that on my lid. And I'm going to look up, and then that will be my guide in order to cut the crease. So I'm just going to take my Real Techniques brush and just use that to... Okay, this one's not really working as well because I tried to use it last night as... Alright, I need my other brush, the clean one. Yeah, there we go. So I'm going to take that... Is that the right one? Oh my god, I cannot sometimes with... Yeah, that's the right one. Okay. Yeah. I'm just gonna take a little bit more and put it here, but I think it's gonna make it look better if I cut the crease. I'm gonna look up again and kind of curve it more. It's getting a bit messy, but I think I got it to where I want it to look. So I'm going to cut the crease on the other eye and I'll be right back. Okay, so I did the cut crease, so now, and then I just applied some glitter glue. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this yellow shimmer shade called Dandy from the ColourPop palette, and I'm going to put that on the inner half of this eye. I don't know how much work this is actually going to take because I feel like this look is going to take literally forever, but that's why I didn't go anywhere today. But that is actually, oh, I love this palette for yellows. If you don't have this palette for yellows, you need it because it's a really nice palette for that. Obviously, it's called the Honey palette, Caitlin. So I'm just going to put that here. Okay, so that's the yellow for now, and then what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put the orange because I didn't want to do 3 shades because I just feel like that would be too much. So for the orange shade, I'm gonna take the shade Pepperoni from the Glamlight palette, And that's the shade I'm going to use for the orange shimmer. So I'm just going to take that and I'm going to put that on the outer half of this eye. I don't know what my mom is doing right now. Sorry if you hear hammering. My mom is always doing something in my sister's room. Because that used to be my sister's room and now it's my mom's office. So, alright, I needed to wipe off a little bit more of that yellow shade because it was still on my finger. And then what I'm going to do is I'm gonna work this up into that crease and blend it into the yellow. My package still hasn't come yet. I'm kind of annoyed. Been waiting for this highlighter all day just so I can do this look with it. And I keep on hearing trucks and I'm just like, is it my highlighter? I feel like layering this on isn't getting it that saturated. Okay, and then for the green, I think I want to use either Peridot or Emerald from the So Jaded palette. I don't know if I want to go with like a lime green to make it shimmerier. I mean, the glitter I'm going in with is kind of like a lime green too. So maybe I'm just going to use that shade because I feel like they would highlight the inner corner more. So I'm going to take that and I'm going to work that on the inner part. I'm just taking whatever palettes are in front of me right now. I pulled about like 5 different palettes to do this, so. Yeah, that's really pretty. I think that makes it a bit different still, so. Just need to build it up. And I'm gonna like skip the face and stuff, like my foundation and everything, just so we're not here forever doing the eyes, so yeah. Okay, and then for the blue shade, I'm gonna take my Metal Matte palette from Kat Von D, and I'm gonna use this blue shimmer called Nebula, and I'm gonna use that as the outer shade for this eye. So I'm going to take that and put that there. Who knows if this highlighter is not even going to come till tomorrow now, and then I'm not even going to use it then. So I'm kind of like upset because I really wanted to use it for this look. So yeah. Wow, the Kat Von D shade's so pigmented. I don't even remember the last time I used these shimmers. It's been a while, but they are pretty pigmented. But I wanted like a deeper blue for that. Hope this look isn't turning out a total mess, but so far I'm really liking how it's turning out, so. Okay, I'm just gonna blend more. Okay, so now we're gonna play with a couple of glitters because I want to use as much as I can today and utilize as much as I can. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna just dab on a couple of these Spooky Babe Cosmetics glitters. So the first one I'm gonna use is called Georgia, and this is a really pretty like yellow. I don't know if I'm gonna have to put on a glitter glue again though. I'm gonna try it without it. So what I'm going to do with this one is I'm going to apply it where that yellow shimmer is, and I'm just going to try and dab it on. feel like with these glitter gels, they can be kind of hard to not mess up the whole look, especially underneath concealer. Yeah, this is what I was afraid of, is that it's kind of just cutting through the... I'm going to try it with glitter glue because that didn't really work. So I'm going to try it with glitter glue. If it doesn't work, then I'm just going to use them on the lower lash line because I don't want it to just literally negate everything I just did. So let me try it with my finger and just dab it. Okay, that's pretty. But I might have to go over it again with the yellow, because do you see how it's breaking up the concealer? Not really that crazy about that, but it is applying the glitter at least, and I can see it. But I'm gonna have to go back over it again. Okay, so I've been playing with the glitters a little bit, and I think the easiest way to get them on is without the glitter glue, because I feel that it messes up the base that way. So I've just been applying them over the shadows, like lightly. But I also want it to like pack a punch with the glitter, so yeah, that looks pretty. But I still feel like the yellow one didn't do much, but the green looks really good. So that shade is Radioactive Slime. And then I'm going to take the blue, which I still haven't used this one yet. I've used the orange and the green before, but I wanted to use like as many as I could because I thought that this would be a perfect opportunity to use them. So, and I do like how they look just dabbed on top. So for the blue glitter, I'm going to take the shade Frostbite. And this one seems to be more pigmented than the others, so I'm just going to put that on top of that Nebula shade. And that is definitely a lot of glitter, but I think that looks really pretty. I mean, you can't really see that one as well, but I've been kind of struggling on how to use these best. Because I was asking Chip, but she says that they usually work over a glitter glue or just with your fingers, and I just find that if I use a glitter glue over the shadow, I feel like it kind of makes it a little bit weird looking because then like the base starts coming off. But I don't want to put too much on because they can tend to irritate my eyes if I do too much glitter. So trying my best. And I'm just going to put a little bit more of the orange over that. I feel like this one's already kind of getting dried out. And I literally just got these like not even a month ago. I'm going to put that over it a little bit more because that looks really pretty. And then I'm going to take the yellow shade again and do the same thing. And then I think we're good for now on that because we've been doing enough on these eyes already. So for the yellow, I'm going to go back into the yellow glitter and I'm just going to try and dab on a little bit more. I just feel like this yellow one is a bit difficult to work with. But I can see the yellow. I just feel like, again, it's kind of making the yellow shimmer come off. So I'm a bit annoyed about that. So I'm just going to take the yellow shimmer again and put it right here. There we go. Yeah, just like that. Right, I think that should be good for now. Okay, so we are finally going to move on to the lower lash line. I did my face and like my base and everything, so I did prep my skin with my MAC Prep and Prime setting spray, and prep spray, and then I just went in with my Fenty Beauty Pro Filter primer. My desk is such a mess right now. If you saw what it looks like, this is all like a square that you guys see, and my desk is a mess. And then for the foundation, I went in with the Fenty Beauty Hydrating Longwear Foundation in the shade 110, and then I went in with the coinciding concealer in the shade 150, just because the eyes are so dramatic. I didn't want to go in with two full coverage concealers, like the Jouer, and I didn't want to go in with like my Beauty Bakery foundation because I felt like it would have been way too much coverage. And then I just set my under eyes and my T-zone with my ColourPop No Filter powder, and then I just set my face with my usual Flower Beauty powder. So now we're going to go into the lower lash line, and I'm going to do opposite colors on each side. So I'm going to take Sweet Spot first, and I'm going to put that underneath this eye. This brush is a little bit stiff since I just used it. I did wash my brushes last night because I wanted to make sure they were clean for this. This one's a little bit too stiff right now, and so is this one. Maybe if I bend it a little bit, it might be easier to use, so I'm gonna try that. Yeah, there we go. And I don't want to blow it out too much to make it like too dramatic, because this look is already pretty dramatic. I mean, I don't know if I could make it less dramatic if I tried, but and then for the color on the lower lash line, I think I'm going to go into the Glam Light palette. No, that's not the right orange. It's too fluorescent. Let me just put away some stuff. This is driving me nuts. So I had to get rid at least get rid of my foundation and stuff, so I could have a little bit more room on my desk if I could speak today. Okay, so oh my god, there's literally palettes everywhere, so I'm just gonna keep them on the floor because I literally can't keep them all on my desk anymore, so we're just throwing them on the floor because YOLO. Okay. So now I'm gonna go back into the Give Me Glow palette, and I'm gonna take the orange shade that I used before called Flaming Hot. I'm just gonna use the same coinciding mattes that I used on the top and run them on the bottom of each eye. Wow, that is gorgeous. I'm just going to take a bit more. I'm kind of torn as to what I want to use for my inner corner highlight. I might use the gold in this palette because that shade Ghost Pepper is so beautiful. But we'll see. And then I'm going to go back into the pizza palette, and I'm going to use the red that I used before. Okay, if I can move this stuff, that'd be great too. And I'm going to take crushed red pepper, and then I'm going to run that on the outside of the lower lash line on this eye. I think I put a little bit too much orange, but I'm still going to take more red. It has to do with the stiffness of my brushes because they're not really like coming out completely pigmented like I would like them to. So I'm going to take a little bit more of that orange. I think that's a bit better. And then I'm going to take that red one more time and use this brush instead. Okay, I think that's good for now. This look is literally taking me like, I don't even know how long, but it's been taking me probably almost 2 hours. Okay, now I'm going to go back into Hatter from the Urban Decay Alice palette, and I'm going to run that underneath on this side. And I feel like my concealer is already creasing. That's fantastic. I don't know why it's creasing so badly on this side. That makes me really pissed. Oh my god, I'm so frustrated right now. Like, I feel like I've been doing this look for forever. And then I'm going to go back into the blue from the Gaga palette. And I'm going to take that shade Sign, and I'm going to run that on my lower lash line. I'm just not going to open the palettes anymore because I feel like I've been taking so long to do this. So, I mean, obviously you guys aren't going to see this long-ass process, but this is definitely the most involved look I've done on my channel. Like 100%, but I'm really loving how it's turning out. So, okay, so I'm really loving how this is turning out. I'm just going to go back in again with the green because I feel like I'm losing that shade again. I'm literally just picking up palettes from the floor and throwing them back on the floor because I just can't stand all this clutter on my desk right now. And then I also went in with the purple from the Huda Beauty palette again on the lower lash line on this side. So that should be good for that. And then I'm just going to apply my inner corner highlights. I think I'm just going to take good old... You know what I'm going to do, actually? I think I'm going to take the Pride highlighter from Lele Posh. So let me see what's in this guy. I just got it like not even an hour ago. Okay, let's see what's in here. Oh, she sent me candy. That's so cute. Okay, let's see. Oh my god, she sent another single shade in here and something else. I don't know what it is. All right, let's see what's in here. Okay, so I got the Majesty highlighter, which I believe is in here. I think I'm going to use one of these on my inner corners. I need to see what the shade looks like. Oh, this would have been fun to use in this look. What is this? A loose glitter? Oof. It's like a loose matte pigment. I'm probably never going to use that. I'll probably give that to Brittany. She'll probably use that more than me, but holy shit, that got everywhere. Okay, so for the inner corner highlight, I'm going to go in with my brand new Lele Posh Cosmetics Love is Love highlight, and this is what it looks like. And I'm going to use the gold and orange shimmer probably on this side, and then I probably will use the green and the blue on the other side. I think that'd be really pretty. So I'm just going to pick up a little bit on my brush and go in. Okay, maybe I just need to use my finger. Oh my god, this is so hard with the lashes there already. Jeez. Okay, I need to pick this up on a brush, so it's very hard pressed and kind of soft when you dip your brush in it. So just be mindful of that if you end up getting it. But I didn't bring my concealer high enough on this side, so it's kind of hard to stick there. I might just have to apply a little bit more concealer before I do that, because there's kind of like a gap of no concealer there. So I'm just going to take a little bit and just cover that, just so the glitter has more to stick to, because it's kind of not sticking to anything right now. So I think that might be that would make it a little bit easier. But holy crap, this look is taking me forever. And I'm starting to get really annoyed. This is taking me almost 2 hours. Like, I haven't left my room since my mom came home at 3:30. Like, that's how long I've been doing this for. So, I don't know what is there, but I guess I should have removed that too already. But I need to change my pants after this too, because there is just glitter galore all over them. Like, I don't even know what's going on anymore. Okay, so now I'm going to reapply that highlight, and hopefully it will stick. All right, we're just going to use my finger because I'm getting real annoyed now. And it's not the highlighter, it's just because I don't know what happened to the base there. But it's definitely not the highlighter's fault, it's my fault. But I want to make that like as glittery as possible, so... It's just kind of getting a bit messy, so... Oh my goodness. Okay, and then I'm going to take the green and the blue colors and put that here. I'm getting real frustrated right now. I just feel like I've been doing this look for forever, because I have been doing this look for forever, and it's just starting to really annoy me. Yeah, that's pretty. I like that a lot, actually. Goodness. Okay, guys, we're almost at the home stretch. We are almost there. So what I did is I did apply a little bit of that Encore shade from Lele Posh. It's like this gorgeous, like shifty green duochrome coolness. And I put that over top of Peridot, and then I kind of just I went over the shimmers again just so they would be a little bit more pigmented. I don't think I'm going to redo the lower lash line right now. I might just perfect it before I finish this look, because I'm literally going insane still doing this look. So I need to finish. So I'm just going to grab my bronzer, blush, and highlight. Okay, so for bronzer, my floor is literally a mess of palettes right now. I'm going to use my ABH Rosewood. And I'm just going to bronze up my skin. If I could actually see what I was doing. And I kind of want to go in with a red blush. But again, since the eyes are so dramatic, I might just go in with like a peach shade. Because I'm still going to go in with the Pride highlighter. So, yeah. I am really proud of this look, though. I think it's one of my best, if not my best, because I really did challenge myself to do a lot of different stuff in this look. So, yeah. This was a really, really hard look for me to do, but I'm glad it was executed basically exactly the way I wanted it to be. We ran into some bumps in the road, but I think we're getting there, so yeah. Okay, so for my blush, I'm going to go into my Jouer Gemstone palette. I love this guy. And I think I'm just going to go for the red. I just want to use it, so I think it would be really fun. I'm only going to take a little bit, the shade Garnet, because it's really pigmented. Oh, I love that. Yes. My hair is getting in the way, like. You're almost there, Caitlin. You're almost there. It's amazing how much work has to go into something you're literally going to take off in like 10 minutes, but yeah. And I feel like these lashes like kind of blind me, like I can't see what I'm doing. Okay, I actually really love that blush with this look, so I'm kind of really glad I used it. I think I've only used it like once. Okay, and for the highlight, like I said, I'm going to go back into the Lele Posh Pride highlighter, and we're going to use that to apply my highlight. I guess I'm just going to swirl it through all of the shades and see what comes off. So I'm just going to apply all of them. Oh my God, that's so pretty. Wow. Oof. That's actually a really pretty shade altogether, but it's also extremely glittery. And that's stunning. Okay, so I'm picking up more and I'm applying it up here. But wow, that is really beautiful. I'm going to do it over here. I don't know why my iMovie's a piece of crap or my photo booth or whatever the fuck this is. So I'm just getting real fucking annoyed. So that I applied really thickly, but I don't care. It's so beautiful. Wow. This is stunning. And what I love about this is that it kind of smells like the unicorn highlighter from Too Faced, which is a rainbow highlight as well. And that one smells like candy, but I know that she loves doing candy scented things. So I need to put more on this side still. I don't know what's going on with the filming. Okay. I think that's good for that. Yeah, that's definitely enough. And now I'm just going to spray my face. Just to add a little bit of dew, and then I need to figure out a lipstick. I honestly have no idea what lipstick I want to do. Okay, so I decided to do a red lip, so I decided to line my lips with ColourPop's Poison, and then I'm going to go in with Lime Crime's New Americana Velveteen. I just started doing it because I was just so pissed that this has been taking me so long. So I was like, I'm just going to do it off camera, but I forgot I was filming. This is pretty damn dried out though, so I'm going to try my best. I'm actually kind of grateful it's dried out because it's a little bit easier to apply then. Okay, I'm just going to finish it off camera. Hey guys, so this is the finished look. We finally made it to the end. I actually thought that the look that I did with Debbie took longer. This took me since 3 o'clock and it's almost 5:30 now. But I'm really happy with the look. So here are the eyes. I'll give you a really long close-up of them so you guys can see what it looks like. But I'm really happy with the result. And there's the lower lash line for this side. And here's the lower lash line for this side. I'm kind of obsessed with the way that this turned out, actually. I think it turned out really beautiful. And then the cheeks, that highlight is freaking stunning. And then the lips. I hope you guys enjoyed. I wore my Lady Gaga shirt because I have been a Gaga fan for forever, and this is my only rainbow shirt that I really have. So I love you guys. Happy Pride Month. I hope you guys enjoyed this look, so please like and subscribe. Follow me on all my social media. I love you guys. Happy Pride. Bye.